Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. The honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. Quick show to the Spirit, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Just get into prophecy. That's all we can do. Well, check this out.
Read it. As the company continues to seek ways to improve and serve our customers better, we are making some organizational changes within the home improvement business. After careful and extensive review of all options, the company has made the very difficult decision to eliminate some positions across the home improvement business. Unfortunately, your position has been among those selected for elimination. While we recognize that this information is difficult to hear, please know that this decision is based on our ongoing business needs and is not a reflection of your performance. In fact, we have openings across the Sears Home Services organization and would encourage you to apply for any open positions. In particular, the in-home repair team has need for experienced in-home sales professionals on their clean and maintain team to help us drive the future growth of our appliance repair and sales business. You can go to https://jobs.sears.com and search for preventive maintenance technician. We would like you all to seriously consider these and other opportunities at Sears Home Services. I want to sincerely thank you for your many contributions to Sears Home Improvement and Sears and your commitment to our members, customers, and each other. By the end of today, Human Resources will send information to your personal email addresses on file with the company. If you do not have a personal email on file with us, someone from HR or from Human Resources will contact you to obtain a suitable email address. You will also have the option to schedule time with Human Resources to discuss your information in more detail if desired. Details on how to request a meeting with Human Resources will be included in the email you receive. In addition, you will receive instructions on how to return all company assets. Please refer all questions related to your personal health benefits, financial benefits, or other benefits to the Associate Service Center via 88 Sears. So that's 88sears.com. After this general announcement, your IT systems will be turned off and your last day of work will end.
So you guys basically fired us by turning off our access to the systems.
Well, that, and we did not do that. That was, just part of what they did, and that's why you were having those issues this morning where you got kicked off of the system. So they did that.
This is unbelievable. We just and 3 weeks training for this, busting our asses basically for no money, and you guys have the gall to fire us the day before we're supposed to go in the house? This is the most unbelievable thing I have ever heard. We busted our asses for you guys. We committed to this company. You were.
He can't even look. Yeah, this is so fucking cold, man. Oh shit. Yeah, so this is a second major thing. It was another company. I done did it. She's gonna say, dude, I ain't gonna go all the way to it. But I'm laughing because the simple fact is, alright, so this is Sears, right? Now my ass, Sears is supposed to be going, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sears is bankrupt. But we're in December. Christmas is coming around. And these companies, major companies, are cutting people left and right. Might I add, according to the White House, that people are going back to jobs and everything. Plus, people are getting fired because they're not taking the juice. Plus, they downsizing and everything. All right? Meaning, like they just did right there, basically saying that they don't need people into that thing. So across the board, all over America, people are getting fired left and right. Right and left, left and right. It's just happening across the board. This is a formula of a disaster that's ready to pop. All right? This is why, all these companies, what's going on right now, the Lord is bringing the pain, man. He's bringing the pain because it's not just Sears, it's all these companies, man. Everywhere you go, people put now hiring I guess they're just putting it up for no reason, and they're not hiring. And then everywhere you go, it's getting tighter and tougher and tougher. All right, they're saying what 10.4 million jobs is available, and nobody's taking it. So this is all part of design, man. All part of the design. How Esau wants it to go down. A couple scriptures, man. That was just hilarious, man. They're just cold, man. Matter of fact, Matthew's. It's not just talking about the murder, and that's another thing that's going high up too, everywhere across every city, robbery, murder. Okay, people just getting. You can't go to L.A. What was it? The mayor. One of the top people in L.A. said basically, top cop or mayor, don't come to L.A. because you may not come back. This is like the purge out there. Because of what? Matthew 24:12. It says, and because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. People are being cold hearted, man. That man could not look at that woman in the eye. And when you watch the rest of the video, you see him drinking his drink. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to keep, he's not the one that's doing it. But he's just there. And he couldn't even look them in the eye. All right? Across the board, all over America, jobs are being outsourced or just being done. This is part of the prophecy, Isaiah 19, which is going to cause the other part of the prophecy to take place. Real quick, Isaiah 19, I'm going to start 16 and I'm going to jump back. It says, matter of fact, no, I'm sorry. 14, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err. When you look up err, it means error. All right? To err, wander, go astray, staggering, to wander about, of intoxication, of sin, wandering, of mind, to be made wander about, be made to stagger, to go to be led astray. Now, the ethical, right? So, at one period of time, America was supposed to be a God-fearing land, God-fearing place, right? Everybody knew, even though it was not what it seemed to be, but it was some sort of basic morale of religious attributes. But now that's being thrown out the window. And little by little, from abortion to women's rights, abortion, we jumped down to what, 2008 was it, or 2012? Homosexuals getting married, Transformers. It's gotten worse and worse, and now everything is just openly to the point of everybody just straight worship Satan, man. Straight up and down. This is a land of atheists. So everything that they have done was an error against them. All right? And it was done by design. It says, and they have caused the Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And that's what's happening. There is no jobs. There's not enough paying jobs. Things are skyrocketing. Inflation is in a high. I see that the gas is going down a little bit, but how long that's gonna be? All right. That's just a bandage. My brother had put send an article that the debt ceiling they increase it to 1.2 trillion. So once this thing pops, it's going to pop, and there's nothing, nowhere, no how to be saved from it. So there won't be no jobs. That's what they're anticipating. Major corporations or companies, one that just popped in my head, Circuit City, that was gone. Best Buy is still around. Models, that's gone. There's numerous of corporations that You thought it was gonna last forever, but they're gone. Hey, even Sears, they just got rid of a whole sector. You think that was, and then they got the nerve. Here it is, they got the nerve to do that and tell them to reapply for another job within the corporation. Shouldn't the people that's over that sector would talk to them individually and try to get them to another job out of that? But the thing is, there is no jobs. There is nothing. This corporation called America is done. It says, "In that day shall Egypt shall be like unto a woman, shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which shaketh over it," which is what the prophets. But like I said, I was going to jump up. Verse 2. Now set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his neighbor. Everyone against his brother, and then everyone against his neighbor. City against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So you've seen violence is ramping up. People are getting cold-hearted. People losing their jobs. People losing their livelihood. All right, you got people that put 20, 30 years plus into their career, and they're being told they got to take the juice. If they don't take the juice, they're going to lose all that time. And that's another thing that's not even played out anymore in the news. All right, but that's real. And then you have people that's out there that was working throughout the whole pandemic, and they themselves are getting fired left and right. So this place is done, man. It's finished. Ecclesiastes 12, I believe it's 2. No, I'm gonna start at 3. And that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease, because they are few. So this is prophetic. All right? There are few jobs out there. And you got to be one of the good old boys in order to keep it. Now, a lot of us that's in the truth up here in New York, we was in construction. And we already go through the phase of getting laid off and so forth when you work in construction. That comes with the territory. However, not when there's a lot of jobs to be done, a lot of work to be done, and yet companies are still cutting people off. And it's still going through the same motions as it was before. So that proves to tell us that one thing for sure: this place is done. The morale, people are finding other ways of making money. That's why this devil is trying to pass a bill that anybody that makes more than $600, the IRS is to get on their ass. Why are they always obsessed with that number 6? Well, we know why. All right. So the grinding is ceased, man. The grinding is few. So, and those that look out the windows be darkened. And that's what the future is dark. There is no future in America. And did a show on it. It was right here in a regular television, regular Fox News, and they did a special on AI. And one of the premises of that show was trying to dismiss the fact that AI is going to take people's jobs. Well, with all this firing and there's so much demand, who is going to take those spots? And there you go. The future is dark. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And that's what's happened. And we already had a taste of that in 2020. Now we're about to head to 2022. At any moment, at any time, they will shut things down. It might not be for medical. It could be for anything else. And the grinding, once again, would be shut down. Hey, they might do like the other countries. The people that don't got the juice could get shut down. Who knows how it be done? Well, all we know is this place is done. America is finished. All right, there's no future in this place. The only thing that's in the future of America is thermonuclear destruction. So with that being said, it's just something real quick through the spirit. Hey, this place is through, man. Heartless, cruel, demeanor. It's gonna lead people to rioting. People are gonna lose it, man. Hey, when it's good, what they said, when people lose it, they lose all. So if they don't got nothing and everything's taken away from them, illegally, legally, they're going to lose it. All right. And those people that's on top, your mayors, your governors, and so forth, that's can easily be touched. That's what they coming after. Oh, then there was another article. Damn, I keep seeing a lot of things, man. By the time I'm doing the show, I can't remember what it brother had put up. Saying like what 30 million people are ready to raise up arms against the government. So here's the chaos. There's the chaos that they want so much. And they're gonna keep pushing that button. They're gonna keep pushing restrictions and laws. So New York with the the mandates, California following, and then all these other states are gonna follow. All right, and a lot of states are not gonna follow. So it's gonna be nothing but chaos all over the place. This is beautiful, man. So with that being said, shalom to the elected nations of Shalom.